An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea.
Oh, we're talking to him about Henry Long.
Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Yes,
Maybe
strangers
he has a
like
point.
me.
You could travel.
Bah, you're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now,
Yes.
go on then, lass.
Follow me.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Are you gonna stay here? He is. Okay. That gives me an idea. That gives me an idea. An idea that I have. If we get Cyril to there, and then we get this guy also to there.
Good day.
Can I buy you an...
I suppose one more. I shall take you up on your...
Let us make our...
Yes, yes. Let's skip ahead because I just, yeah.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot!
What?
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made!
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Alright. Now we commit crimes. Oh, why is this making me so happy?
Locked, as expected.
Yeah, but we have...
I need to get inside without attracting too much attention.
Break it up, Charlie. Use the word. No, I'm assuming hairpin.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Wiggle it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hey. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hey. Look around your shoulder. Make sure
Snap
nobody
the
sees.
hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door. Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Well, that's usually what envelopes have. I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Bewley. I've packed your usual equipment, and pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder
It
what
doesn't
happened.
even say what happened.
I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back.
Lift it
Moving
up.
a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task.
It attracted a lot of attention too.
Somehow, no one was there to witness it.
What? Seriously?
But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I'm
I don't
as
know.
stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me. Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here. Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Every single man is untrustworthy. in
Everything
this.
else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern.
Ah, there we
Feels
go.
light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
Lovely.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here.
I don't trust any of the people in here.
No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations.
Oh yeah?
Got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that barrow and get on with the excavation. It's my crate of
I know.
I wish to carry around.
Okay, fine. So what do we got? We got the chisel, we got the lamp, we have a worm, which is also very important that we have. For some reason. So I wonder, I have this now. Can I use this? Maybe? The girl is gone, so I can take it.
Splendid. I've managed to extract it in one piece.
Nice. We still have our chisel too. Okay. We have the fossil.
Exceptional ammonite fossil.
Okay. Wasn't there a guy that liked fossils? It was the blacksmith. You. You.
Good day.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't know
Oh,
much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How
dang.
much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
Nine. Absolutely zero.
I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
Who's this dude?
Tell me of Lord Panswick.
His lordship commands
sucks.
respect around here, lass.
I don't like
Keeps
him.
me busy with work.
Do not like him.
Just curious. What can I
Sure.
trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, well, we know that he likes the fossils, so I wonder if we can do that.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar.
Why would it look familiar? Why would it ever
Let me fetch some
appear
paraffin
familiar?
from inside. There you are.
Thank you, Mr.
Float
Crozier.
over little droplets of paraffin. Okay, so, oh, there we go. I mean,
My
her
lantern
door.
is fueled and ready for action.
And the paraffin is gone. Okay, I guess that does make sense. Okay, so we can get into the tunnel. Enter the hole.
Right, let's put this lantern to good use.
Well, she's doing it herself. Okay. We don't hear the girl anymore. Oh, there she is.
Jane, come out at once.
I have bad feelings. Something bad's gonna happen. What?
Goodness me.
Oh, that's a badger. Badgers don't care. Especially honey badgers.
Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I was waiting for you.
So where can I find Hobbs Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
Badger business. Alright, I don't feel like walking. So, oh wait, no, we have to go to the church. And And the graveyard. And then up this way. And... this way.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon
Sheepsies
my
are
visit
nice,
to Beauty thus
though.
far.
Oh, I have to click, don't I?
The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear. In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Oh yeah, we're unearthing some eldritch gods or whatnot.
The gate opens out into a vast tilled field. I've no desire to wander the furrows.
Oh, okay. I mean, there might be more worms. We all know that we like worms.
The entrance to the farmhouse.
Do I want to deal with this person? Eh?
What do you want?
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye? What do you want, lass?
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard, he were on death's door. There'll be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
Last
Previous
time?
excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Aye. Me brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago. You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
Well, my brother's dead, thanks for reminding me.
Long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak.
Lots of
He couldn't
worms.
make out a word like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. See
Yeah.
him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him
Timber?
hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see. What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile here. Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden. Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass. Pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye. My wife is a fine woman. Are you
Aw.
married, lass?
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden.
Or girl. Anyway.
Haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time.
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow.
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us
sucks.
going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see. You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
I don't want to push him.
As you wish.
Good. You've come to your senses.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
I have the
Thanks for your
letter.
time.
Ta-ra now.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Don't scratch your ass with
More
it.
promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it, you won't be wanting out to do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
So this way, right? Oh, lovely. And it's raining again. I mean, I like rain. Seems a happy little jaunt.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
Nah, don't worry about it. What's this?
Perhaps I could take a closer look.
This is rock. Oh my god, a giant rock. AR.
AR. I haven't a clue what that could be referring to.
I don't know either. Guess you walk this way. Walk this way. Huh. Looks, pretty unremarkable.
Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder?
Well, he said no digging. He said no digging. I know, I just keep saving over that one.
In good time.
Okay, not doing that.
That smell. Earthy and sweet.
We smell the grave. We smell the ancient gravesite.
2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy. Daddy has buried something here. Daddy has buried something here.
Oh.
Now I'm ready. Daddy has buried something here.
Okay.
Thomasina, we don't dig with our hands.
Oh. I thought I was using... I thought it was dirt. We don't dig with your hands. We dig with our feet.
No treasures here.
Okay, well I saw another patch of dirt right over here. Yeah.
Treasure!
It's pottery.
Daddy, I found the treasure! Look!
Well done, little bird. Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
And then we immediately drop it.